Hey guys, welcome back. So you may notice a little something different. Some shiny new clothes that I have and some shiny new weapons. So in today's episode, we do exactly what we said we would do last episode. We built an experience farm. We use it to get a little bit more geared up, a little bit more protected. As you can see, we got some enchantments on our new shiny diamond gear and some enchantments on our new shiny tools. So today's episode all about building that and grinding away at it to get to where we are. So let's get into the building process. Now, while you guys are watching me build this, I wanted to talk a little bit about how I found these spawners. I know I said we were going to use our cave spider spawner that we had found previously in one of the mine shafts nearby. Spider spawner farms are just really a pain in the butt. They're the least exciting XP farm. You have to put in extra things because they like to climb walls and stuff, and it's just really annoying. Cave spiders are even more annoying. So I did go through the caves a little bit. I caved around, see if we could find another different dungeon, a zombie, skeleton, because spider is really not what I want. Zombie and skeleton I know how to build. They're easy, straightforward, the same, and I could not find any. So I did cheat a little bit. There is a website called Chunkbase, and you can go on there and you plug in your world seed and you can see basically any structure, anything that spawns in the world. You can look at biomes. You can look at what I looked at it for, which was the dungeons that randomly spawn throughout the world. And I just happened to find that there was a skeleton and a zombie right next to each other, and it's literally like steps from our front door. It's very close by. So I did find that. I mined into them and figured out that it is perfectly located, that I could make a double spawner farm out of it, which I've never done before. I've only ever made single ones. So I kind of wung it a little bit just based on what I know about making single ones and kind of funneled them all together into one tube for the killing chamber. And it all worked out pretty well. I'll link Chunkbase down below if you guys have never used it. If you are open to having that kind of information at your fingertips, you can find pretty much anything. So like I said, you can look at biomes, you can find structures like villages, these dungeons that I found, ruined portals, ocean monuments, ocean ruins, literally anything that spawns in the game. You can find it on the seed that you're in for your world. So it can make it easier to travel where you need to go if you need to find something specific instead of just wandering around. Not everyone wants to do that. Some people like the thrill of wandering around, but I just use it every once in a while. I also used it in this episode. You'll see we go on a hunt for Soul Sand Valley because we need some soul sand later. Spoiler, we visit the Nether, but I used that as well for the Nether biome. I walked around first, just from the portal where I spawned in the Nether, trying to find. I went in all cardinal directions. Did not immediately see any soul sand, so I looked to see where the nearest soul sand valley was on that Chunkbase website for the Nether biomes. So check it out if you like to kind of look at those things and get a little bit of a leg up in your Minecraft world. I use it, and I think it's a good resource if you're open to that kind of stuff. The last thing we need to finish off this farm does require a trip to the Nether. We haven't gone yet, so we have to do the kind of basic prep for it, including the gold boots, which you want so that you don't have angry piglins when you're in there. And then always good to bring some building blocks with you. And last but not least, of course, the obsidian and a flint and steel for building and then lighting the portal to head into the Nether. All right, guys. So we've done most of the work on our mob farm. We just need one more thing, and it's a couple pieces of soul sand. So we're gonna dip into the Nether really quick. I've just thrown up this portal here, but we're gonna dip in really quick. Hope we have a decent spawn, and hope we spawn near some soul sand. Okay. Oh no. A blaze? Where? Oh. That's a blaze spawner up there, I'm pretty sure, but we just spawned right next to a... What are these called? A nether fortress, which is a pretty good spawn. I don't like the blaze there. Ooh. Oh, I don't like the blaze at all. We gotta get down. But yeah, we spawned next to a nether fortress, which is a really good spawn. All right, quickly, we're just gonna mark our portal so I don't lose it. Okay. There it is. Okay. Now let's just... We're just here for some... full sand. And that's it. I really hate the Nether. Especially when I'm not thoroughly geared up. I mean, I'm just in half-broken iron stuff. I just put on gold booties in case we run into any piglins. But I don't even have fire resistance, which I don't love. But we're being brave because we need just... Oh, I'm gonna get some quartz while I'm here. I don't like the hoglins. They're mean. I don't see anything. Can I just like find soul sand if I mine? I don't know. I don't think so. God, I really hate the Nether. That's the worst sound. Where is it? Is that soul sand? There it is. Okay. Okay, we're close. Okay, the ghast is, I don't know, it's like off in that direction. Oh. Nope. Success. And we found a little dried ghast, which is an added bonus of the whole thing. Let me just gather a few extra pieces in case I need them. We can always come back when we're more geared up and explore the nether a little bit more. Literally, it's been 2 seconds and I already lost my way out. Okay, this way. Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright, soul sand in hand. Let's go put it in place and see if our farm works. Zombies work. Forgot that these guys are gonna shoot at me. Alright, so zombies are working, but skeletons are not. What is the issue here? It's this, isn't it? Okay, wait, I think they eventually push each other. Okay, they do. I think I need to put ice in that block right there. Unless if I put the water up one block and put a sign there, it'll flow that way. Let me try that. Okay, let's see if that fixed it. Oh, and then he goes right around the corner. And he drops. Okay, that appears to have worked perfectly. Now that we got that soul sand, we finished the experience farm. It is ready to go, functioning properly. I wanted to dress up the room a bit to decorate, so I grabbed some blocks to do the decorating, and I also grabbed some blocks to build a second enchanting setup. I wanted to put one right there next to me where I would be grinding away. That way it's easy to cycle enchantments and get what we want, and we can have it easily accessible rather than running back and forth. And while we're doing the enchanting, it's also still spawning from our farms, so, you know, there's no idle time there while we're gearing up. All right, guys, check it out. We're fully kitted. And we have full diamond tools. So let's go take a look at that farm. So we need to expand the pathway here now that we have a reason to come over here. So first of all, I'll address this. We're going to need a nice bridge here. This is just temporary. As you can see, we've gone to the nether. So we had to go to the nether for 2 pieces of soul sand. We got our 2 pieces of soul sand. That's what makes the farm work. And then this ugly setup here. Let me just break these. This ugly tubes here is actually part of the farm. I thought putting the nether portal here will be a good spot for it, because we'll kind of build around, like cover up these ugly posts. So that's our nether portal for now. But this is also, we need to fix this up, but this is the staircase down to the farm. So you can hear I have a trash can here. I can't break this block because it'll disappear, but let me see. We have a little dropper spitting out trash. We did a little bit of redstone. I just found that on YouTube, so. But here is our spawner. So we stand here. We have to stand on this side of it, because if we stand over here, our skeleton spawner, which is over in that way, doesn't activate. But if we're over on this side, it activates. So we have, let's take a look in the tubes. This is our skeleton spawner. And then right next door, we have our zombie spawner. So they go up the water elevator, which is what you see out here. And the skeletons come up there, go over here, and everybody meets here and falls down into the killing chamber, which is right here. And we get lots of rotten flesh, which we're going to need to get a villager to trade with. Lots of bones, as you can see, and lots of rotten flesh. So yeah. I did a little bit of decorating in here. As you can see, I kind of went for, I wanted it to feel kind of like a cave. That's just a whole, sometimes the baby zombies get stuck down in where the wall is down there, and then they don't go away, and it's really annoying. So I just put that there so I can access them. But this is our trash can for our insane amount of arrows, leather armor, broken bows. We do also have this smelting setup here for the armor that we get, so we can get the nuggets from it. It's not a lot, but like, why not? I just throw it in that chest. It automatically smelts it. It's great. We get some extra nuggies, so. Yeah, so that's the farm. We'll do some more decorating of it. Fix up the staircase, add the pathway here. That's definitely on our to-do list. And to fix up that nether portal is on our to-do list as well. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of thinking about ideas that I want to do for the nether portal. So if you guys have any ideas of how I can build, how I can decorate and build around the portal to kind of to cover up that ugliness, I'm definitely going to need to get that tree down and kind of blend it. I'm thinking maybe like a rock formation, like it kind of already is, but like do like black stone, basalt type, like nether rocks, nether dark blocks for it to do kind of like a rock formation around it. I don't know. But if you guys have ideas, let me know in the comments what you think I should do as like a decoration build around my nether portal to kind of help the farm tubes blend in a bit more. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I want to thank you guys for watching, coming along again for another episode, and I hope that you liked the experience farm. I think it's going to set us up really well as we go forward. We can start really, you know, we're really well protected, kind of start exploring more and feel a little bit more safer and willing to take some more risks so we can keep getting stronger and gearing up for some of those, some of the end game things. So if you're familiar with Minecraft, you know what's coming, you know the big bosses we gotta fight. But if not, just come along and you'll see we'll get there eventually. But next episode, we'll tackle some of the details to tie in our farm and our portal that we have built. So we'll add in the pathways and things, and after that, I'm not sure what's next. We'll figure it out. And so I hope to see you guys there for the next episode to see where our path leads us. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you next time. Rude. How did I get over here?